Greetings kwamukele mbukeli Ekhaya Jikelele njengamanje selishayela ihora lesikhombisa kanti ke ake sibheke ihamba phambili kuleli hora.
Our mission was impactful. Its real success obviously will be measured on the ultimate objective of stopping the war.
Umengameli wezwe Izindaba kanye nezinye inhleko zombuso ezamazwe aseAfrika sebephothule uhambo lwabo obekuhloswe ngalo ukuqeda impi ephakathi kwelaseRussia neUkraine.
I can't afford to buy food for my parents because I'm the breadwinner at home. I'm the only one who's working. So I couldn't even pay my daughter's school fees.
Abongikazi ababeqeshwe lisebe lezempilo eGauteng ngexesha lokunwena kwe-COVID-19 bathi sekuphela inyanga ezintathu bengahlawulwa kodwa kulindeleke ukuba basebenze ngokwesiqhelo.
He has crawled, he's waiting for the decision, he's going to have to turn and go.
Imvula iphazamise usuku lesithathu lomdlalo we-Ashes ophakathi kwe-Australia neNgilandi eBirmingham. I-Australia ithathe ama-wickets amabili ngaphambi kokuthi imvula iphoqe abadlali ukuba baphume enkundleni okwesibili.
Sanibonani babukeli nginibingelele ke igama ngumxolisi wakwaMasango umethule weinhlelo zala SABC. Sesime ngomumo ke ukuthamela isiqephu sanamhlanje sekhaya Jikelele kanye noNoxolo noKholosa. They've got us covered news, sports, entertainment nako futhi konke okuningi. Today's show is action packed. Iqala njengamanje ithokozele.
Umengameli wezwe Izindaba obehola ithimba labaholi bamazwe aseAfrika ebelinomhlangano nomengameli wase-Ukraine kanye nowaseRussia emzamweni yokubhunga ngokuqedwa kwempi eqhubeka phakathi kwalamazwe omabili. Usachaze uhambo lwabo njengolube yimpumelelo. Nokho ke umengameli ugcizelela ngokuthi izithelo zempumelelo yohambo lwabo zizolawulwa ukuthi le mpi eqhubeka eUkraine iyaphela noma cha.
Abaholi bamazwe ase-Afrika abayithimba ebelijutshelwe ukuyozama ukuqedwa kwempi bethule incomo zezwekazi lase-Afrika ngaphambi kamengameli waseRussia kanye nowase-Ukraine ngokwehlukana. Phakathi kokunye abafuna lamazwe abhekene ngeziqu zamehlo avumelane ngakho ukuthi gunyazwe ungena kweinhlangano zosizo oluphuthumayo ezokolekelela ngosizo lokudla nokunye. Bahlongozene ukuthi lamazwe akhulule ngokushintshiselana ngeziboshwa zempi ezase-Ukraine zibuyele ezweni lazo. Kanjalo nezaseRussia zibuyele kwelakubo.
Our mission was impactful. Its real success obviously will be measured on the ultimate objective of stopping the war. But the impact that it has had is that one, we were listened to as we gave an African perspective on the war that's having negative consequences for our continent.
Umengameli waseRussia naye utshele ithimba labaholi base-Afrika ukuthi uhulumeni wezwe lakhe awukaze wenqabe ukuhlala phansi nezwe lase-Ukraine kuxoxiswane.
Ngiwezwa kahle wonke amaphuzu nokukhathazeka kwenu nami ngiyazwelana nakho. Sikulungele thina ukuyibhekisisa incomo zenu asikaze siwenqaba umbono ukuthi kuxoxiswane kunalokho iUkraine yawenqaba lo mbono.
Umengameli Ramaphosa kanye noPutin baphinde babhunga eceleni maqondana nomhlangano wamazwe eBRICS nozosingathwa iNingizimu Afrika nonyaka okulindeleke ukuthi uPutin abe ingxenye yawo. Ongacacike kahle njengoba inkantolo yomhlaba ifuna ukuthi elakuleli limbophe uma nje wabeka unyawo eNingizimu Afrika.
Kusenjalo ababesakuba ngomangameli belilizwe babonakalise kulixhasa ilinge lenkokheli zaseAfrika zokuqobisana nomba wokuzisuxolo phakathi kwamazwe alwayo eUkraine kunye neRussia. Owayesakuba ngumongameli uThabo Mbeki uthi inika umdla into yokuba ezinkokheli zikhankanye ukuba eyona nto ibalulekileyo okwangoku kukuba omabini amaqela avumelane. Kwaye owayesakuba ngumongameli uJacob Zuma utyhola amazwe asentshona iNATO ngokuphazamisana neUkraine.
I'm glad that this African leadership that has gone to Moscow and to Kiev have said that their first task is to listen. Because I think it's important that they should understand what the Russian Federation is saying, what Ukraine is saying, to have a full grasp of the issues and matters at issue. I think it's only then that they would be able to elaborate a suggestion from Africa as to what we as Africans think should be done to end the war, to come out of the crisis. So I hope they have listened carefully to what has been said. As I say, because it's only after that it will be possible for us to say what needs to be done.
I think Russia has been saying this is their neighbor. You can't, in a neighboring country, bring NATO to interfere with Russia when you don't even want a country in the Middle East or Africa to think independently. You go there, you attack, you do everything. It's a one-sided discussion so far. But you need to find a solution to solve the problem. But people must be honest that in fact they are breaking the rules of the world because they are powerful. That does not help. And this particular war is in fact linked to the existence of BRICS. They don't like the existence of BRICS. And this started because they wanted to crush BRICS. But unfortunately, you can't crush BRICS.
Kusenjalo iDAC ibhalele iParliament ifuna umengameli uCyril Ramaphosa aphendule ngokusheshsha malungana nalolu hambo lokuletha uxolo phakathi kweUkraine neRussia. Leli qembu ke lona likhala ngokuthi lolu hambo lithele ngehlazo iningizimu Afrika. Ake sizwe ukuthi kanjani.
It's clear that over the past 2 days, the presidency has disgraced South Africa on the global stage, and that this so-called peace mission has been utterly shambolic. Not only did the presidency lie about being unaware of missile strikes in Kiev while the so-called peace mission was in town, but the administration's sheer incompetence ended up causing a plane load of bodyguards, journalists, and apparently unauthorized weapons to be denied entry into Poland. So the DA is now submitting a series of urgent parliamentary questions. We want to understand the full cost to the people of South Africa of this utterly shambolic political stunt.
Ukungavisisani kusaqhubeka kumbutho wezopolitiko ozinze eGqeberha iNorthern Alliance okukulandela ukuchongwa kukaYapi Jansen njengenkokheli entsha kwinkomfa ebibanjwe ngomgqibelo engekho umongameli walombutho nosodolophu webhunga laseNelson Mandela Bay uGary van Niekerk.
Kuphuma abadala kungena abatsha kodwa lenkomfa iqhuba phansi kwemeko enzima. Abaquzeleli benkomfa awakhange ayihoye embalelwane esuka kuVan Niekerk. Amalungu ombutho athi awahlonitshe amalungelo abantu.
Not scared of any court. No court's got the power to take the power away from the people.
uBrevin Brown wonyulwe njengosekela mongameli. uBrown wagxotha kweli qela kunyaka ophelileyo kodwa kule nkomfa kuthathwe isigqibo sokuba axolele amalunga le-11 ebenqunyisiwe.
Congress has spoken. They gave the names of illegally suspended people by the previous regime, and those expulsions were lifted by Congress.
Kodwa oku akusiso isiphelo. uGary van Niekerk uthi usengumongameli weliqela kwaye le nkomfa bingekho emthethweni.
The FEC took a decision to host the conference later this year. Therefore, the so-called conference that was held is illegal because it was not sanctioned by the legitimate executive.
uVan Niekerk uthi isihlalo sakhe njengosodolophu asichaphazelekanga kodwa inkokheli ezintsha zalombutho ziyakuphikisa oku zisithi zizakubhengeza izikhulu ezintathu njengezinabantu kwesisixeko kwi-IEC ngomso. Ndingulerato Fikisi kwindaba ze-SABC eGqeberha.
Sakugxeke kakhulu ukubulawa ngesihluku kwesifazane oneminyaka 41 ubudala nokukhubazeka ngokwengqondo eMasakala eMatatiyele Eastern Cape. Isidumbu sikaNomajama ketsiwe sicuye izitho zomzimba satholakala ngoLwesine.
Inhlungu nonxunguphalo phakathi kwekhaya lakwaKhentsiwe. uNomajama Khentsiwe umzimba wakhe ufunyanwe ulahlwe ethafeni utyhuthulwe amalungu omzimba. Eli khaya kungokunje lifuna kwenziwe ubulungiswa.
Sishokha kakhulu lento njengefamily eyenzekileyo kulomntwana wethu uNomajama ngendlela amangalisayo. Asaphatha kakuhle kakhulu xa sesibona futhi nokuthi enyanisweni lento iyaqhubeka elalini. Akude kube khona solution kakuhle lento isenzeka.
Hey, siphatheka kubi kakhulu indaba kaNomajama. Kangangoba asikabikho right, asikakwazi kwakulala ezindlini kumbono esiwubonileyo okaNomajama wokugetyengwa kwakhe.
Sive sibuhlungu sidanile xa ezolimala egetyengelwa elalini apho esaziwa khona. Kangangoba sicela amapolisa adlale indima yawo afumaneke lo muntu.
Uhulumende wephondo eMpuma Koloni uxhalabile ngezenzo zokubulawa kwabantu basetyhini nabantwana ngakumbi kumhlaba waseMatatiyele.
Lalani ngenxeba akuhlangweli ngehliye uThixo ukhona kodwa uhulumende wenu uza kuyilwa lento futhi sizawuncedisana ukuze umuntu abe behind bars.
Umbutho ojongene nokulwisana nokuxhatshazwa kwamanina nabantwana ikhula Community Development umemelela isebe lezobulungisa kuba lijonge likwaqwalasela indlela engcono yokutsala nokugcina amagazi ngakumbi ezaphula imithetho elizweni loMzantsi Afrika.
Lixesha lobana xa umntana ezalwa sibe nebhanke nguvimba yokugcina lonke amagazi ne-DNA ukwenzela xa umuntu oreshiweyo kuvele kuyiwe pha kungabe kukhangela umuntu abakoqatyelwa ngapha siyazi into yobana kuvulwa pha ebhankeni kokujonga uba ngekabani le-DNA ifunyanwe ukukhangela umuntu.
Akukabanjwa mntu kwesi siganeko. Ndinkululeko Nyembezi weendaba ze-SABC eMatatiyele.
Lisaqhubeka iphulo lokususa ungcoliseko kwezinye indawo zephondo lentshona koloni emva kokuba imvula ishiye umonakalo omkhulu kwiziseko ezingundoqo neendlela. Abanye ke abahlali bashiyeke bengenamakhaya.
Kuchilile kancinci kodwa akuzise umthincamo nanjengoko engqele eziqhaqhazelisa amazinyo nezikhukhula zongamelele ngingqi. Abahlali bamanqada-nqada phantsi kweemeko ezinzima.
The conditions is very cold. It's wet. Our houses is full of water, and it's bitter because it's Sunday. And normally on a Sunday you make a nice warm lunch, but unfortunately we can't.
I don't have warm clothes. Don't have warm. Anything is bad here, and you see now it's turbulent. And then I'm so grateful for give us for everyone who carry.
Kwezinye indawo indledlana eyakuhola wendlela uN7 phakathi kweCitrusdal neSerious ivuliwe kancinci. Ezi zezinye zeendlela bezigutyungelwe zezizikhukhula. Indlela esemthethweni ephuma eCitrusdal iyakuhola wendlela uN7 ibhidlike yaphela. Umbutho wesisa iGift of the Givers izoqhubeka ukusebenzisana nabaphathi kumasipala ombaxa iWest Coast kwezi ntsuku zilandelayo.
But they said whether it rain or storm, we have to get at least something across to assist those people because the next few days are not looking good for the people on that side.
Kuthekelelwe imvula emandla kwezi ntsuku zimbalwa zizayo. Athule Joga kwindaba ze-SABC eKapa.
Abadlali kanye nabaphathi beqembu lebhola lombhoxo lase-Eastern Cape African Bombers sebethatha isinqumo sokuyibambela amathupha ngokulungisa inkundla iDenqeqe eGqeberha ngenxa yokubona sengathi umkhandlu Nelson Mandela Bay awusayinakile.
Abaphathi nabadlali beqela lasezwide iAfrican Bombers baqale iphulo lokucoca elibala laziwayo lombhoxo iDenqeqe. Elibala lilembali kwaye lalisetyenziswa liqela leKwaru ngonyaka bo-1970. Sithetha nje ngoku imeko yalo ayincumisi kwaphela liyonakaliswa ngoonqevu. Abanye basebenzisa elibala ukuphula umthetho. Abadlali beAfrican Bombers kunye namagqala ombhoxo bafuna ukuphinda badlala kwelibala labo.
Asikwazi ngokudlalela kwelibala ngenxa yemeko
elibala ngokuseyihub ye drugs ezininzi izinto ezimbi ezenzekayo apha abahlali bale area ipatrollers apha xa bengenile apha badibana nemeko ezimbi gqithi.
Umasipala ombaxa iNelson Mandela Bay uyavuma ukuba wenze impazamo ukungalihoyi elibala iminyaka, kodwa uthi uza kulungisa oku.
Ngoku ke siqalile ke ngoku ngendonga zangaphandle ukusakha ukuze kuyokwazi ungena ngaphakathi kuba lokho kunceda into uqalise ngaphakathi baze kakhona onqevu bafike bazokusigeliza kakhona.
Inkonde uDenqeqe nelithiwe ngaye elibala ngonyaka 1976 wayeligosa lezemidlalo ngexesha lorhulumente wocalucalulo apho wayelwela amalungelo wabantu abantsundu. Ndinguzolani Moya wendaba ze-SABC ndiseGqeberha kwiphondo leMpuma Koloni.
Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisabukele yona iEkhaya Jikelele apha ku-DTT. Segxeke kabukhali ukubulawa ngongenalisini kwinini elineminyaka engama-41 ubudala nophila nokukhubazeka kwengqondo eMasakala kwiphondo lase-Eastern Cape eMatatiyela. Isidumbu sikaNomajama Khetsiwe siye sanqunqwa ke izitho zomzimba kwaye satholakala ngoLwesine kule mpelaveki igqithileyo. Ngoku ke sawuqhagamshelana naye uNkululeko Nyembezi wendaba ze-SABC nozosixelela banzi ngale ngxoba kaxaka. Nkululeko, masikubulise sikwamkele ekhaya Jikelele.
Enkosi kakhulu kuwe nakubabukeli bekhaya Jikelele.
Ndiqinisekile uba ingqele iqhaqhazelisa amazinyo apha eMatatiyela kuba nikufuphi nentaba.
Ngenene kunjalo ingqele iqhaqhazelisa amazinyo abantu ke uyakhumbula ukuba le ndawo kufutshane neSotho abo ke banengubo zabo bambethe ingubo zabo thina ke sinazo siyaqhaqhazela ngenene ingqele.
Hayi funeka ungene nawe ube ngumsuthu. Kululeko kuyakhangeleka into yokubana litshone emini kweli laseMatatiyela. Ungasichazela mhlawumbe into yokubana intoni kanye ethe yenzeka kwesisehlo?
Ingxaki enkulu esisiganeko esibi kakhulu ngakumbi kubahlali balommandla waseMasakala nalapho kuthe kwabulawa ngongenalusini owasekhini oneminyaka 41 nalapho ke kuthiwa xa sibuza kuthiwa lo mama bengaphilanga kakuhle ngokwasengqondweni behamba ke apha ekuhlaleni ehamba mhlawumbe nemicimbi xa khona imicimbi zekamntukelo ungaphilanga kakuhle ngokwasengqondweni uthe ngosuku kulango lwesibini walahleka wangaziwa uba uphi kodwa ke xa bebuzisa mhlawumbe ke abekhaya bafumanisa ukuba lo wasekhini kuvakala ukuba ngathi uhambe nomuntu akuthiwa uncuma naye kodwa ke kuthe ngolwesine umzimba wakhe wafunyana ulahliwe uthethwa emathafeni uthuthulwe ulwimi uthuthulwe indlebe uthuthulwe namehlo so isenzo sibi kakhulu akwacaci mhlawumbe nokuba udlwengule kusina so imeko embi kakhulu.
Yimeko embi nyani umuntu xa izawunqunqwa akhutsho ulwimi nendlebe. Siyazi kaloku into yokubana xa kuthi gqolo ukuxhaphaka izenzo ezibumila bunje amapolisa ngamanye amaxesha ayethatha ixesha. Ingaba mhlawumbe umrhanelwa lo sele efunyenwe kwaye ithini ingxele esuka kumapolisa?
Umkhanelwa akakafumaneki usakhangelwa kanti umphathiswa ojongene nesebe lezenhlalo nje umama ubuqiwe Fanta uye wathetha amagama athande kuba anike umyalelo kumapolisa kuba wanika u24 hours ukuba abahlali namapolisa akhangele abenzi bobubi kodwa ke lesingayithetha mhlawumbe singayibalula nekhomisa kakhulu usapho labakhensiwe ukuba bathe xa behamba besiya back kulasini lokubulawa khona le ntombi okanye lo wasekhini bafumanisa ukuba incwadi mhlawumbe ke idiary yamapolisa ilahlitshiwe apho ngamapolisa beyothatha iinkcukacha nto leyo ke ibenzeke babeke ngenene abaphatheki kakuhle kuba zonke izinkcukacha bezithathwa kuba ebahlali mhlawumbe kubantu ekuthiwa ngamangqina okanye whatever kodwa ifumaneke pha kwisini so nto leyo ke iye yabaphatha kabuhlungu abantu bekhaya inkqubo nomphathiswa wavalisa ukukhathazeka kakhulu nombutho ojongene namalungelo omama nabantwana nabo bayikhalimela lento besithi ke bazofuna ke impendulo baphathi bamapolisa.
Wena Mntaka Nyembezi ndingatsho ndithi le intsinda badala ngokuyibalisayo ndiyeva nje nakumi into kubana amalungu omzimba kaphathekanga kakuhle nenhliziyo nje ithi xhwiki. Wena njengentatheli uthe gqolo usenza amabali akumila kunje. Nalena mhlawumbe uzibone sowuthele gabhu usenza ibali elukumila kunje. Ingaba wena njengonondaba uziva njani kwaye uyuzikhwebule njani ngokwesimo soxinzelelo lwengqondo xa wenza mhlawumbe amabali akumila bunje?
Into ethande kuba ibenzima kakhulu ke leyo, kodwa ke ngokuba ke noko kudala umuntu elapha kulo msebenzi wendaba siqokelela amanqaku akumila nje uba mhlawumbe ngakubuyisela nje umva kwalapha kule ndawo le yasimatatiyeli kukho umntana okhubazekileyo wadlwengulwayo kuthiwa ukuba nguceba omnye waphinde futhi wabulawa ngendlela engalusini naye kwakhubazekile. Uzamkhumbula uNosicelo Mtebele naye ngwalapha ematatiyeli wabulawa ngalendlela wanqunqwa wafakwa ekesini. So ke mhlawumbe indlela nathi njengentatheli esizenza ngayo siyazazi ukuba ekugqibeleni kufuneka singabantu, kodwa ke siyakwazi uba mhlawumbe sikwazi ukudibana ne-councillors ezikwazi ukuphanisisa ingqondo mhlawumbe kabini okanye kathathu ngenyanga ukuba sidibana neemeko ezinzima kakhulu. Kuba uyabona kummandla waseMount Olive eyona nqaku lababuhlungu kakhulu apho umntana wasetyhini wadlwengulwa 14 years edlwengulwa ngumuntu osemdala wakhushwa amehlo. Ndike nawe nje useRhawutini, lapha eRhawutini uyafunda ke kwisikolo sabantu abangaboniyo. Ziimeko ezibuhlungu ezinzima ezihamba noxinzelelo lengqondo nakuthi njengonondaba.
Ndisikhumbula kakuhle esi story salomntana wakhutshwa amehlo. Kunjalo nje ndiyacinga into yobana kule veki izayo sake simndwendwele sive into yokubana yena uqhuba njani. Ngalo mazwi sithi nathi ke silijelo Ekhaya Jikelele masinothulela umnqwazi ngomsebenzi omhle niwenzayo phakathi kwemeko ezinzima. Ingaba mhlawumbe uba ungasithulela nje, ingaba lona umphakathi uziva njani? Kuba siyabona into yokubana noTata uMajola uthe wandwendwela usapho. Ndiqinisekile into yokubana banomsindo vutha ngamandla. Bathini bona?
Banomsindo ngakumbi omama. Yabona omama balamandla usikumbe usazi balendawo ihlukanisa isizwe noMzantsi Afrika. So kukhona igama elisetyenziswayo phakathi kuthiwa kukureha. Bathi ke ukubulala ukuthuthula amalungu omzimba. Bathi ke ixhaphakile ke lento kulamandla. Kodwa yena into ngokuyethusa abantu ngakumbi omama kuyabonakala uba lento ngokuthi ijodiswe ebantwini abasetyhini nalapho bathi bathuthulwe amalungu angasese. Engaziwa mhlawumbe ukuba nakube athathwa athiweni ngabantu kabenzi bobubi. So abahlali balala ke ubuthongo obungehliyo abantu abangomama kulamandla. Kuyiyo lonto le inkokheli zendawo mhlawumbe ke Afrenzo esijongene namatatiyeli local municipality nemibutho abucala efana nekhula community development kaTata Majola bahlala ikhona lokuba kufuneka kudityane kujonga mhlawumbe ngakube yintoni kanye leyo yehlileyo mhlawumbe yenzekayo ezingqondweni zamadoda xa bezothagetha abantu abangomama bewabulala ngendlela engenabusini ngoluhlobo. Naxa mhlawumbe kukhona imibutho ekhwebula mhlawumbe ekhalimela izenzo ezikumilanje zokuba makumiwe ngokubulawa kwabantu basetyhini mhlawumbe ke-gender based violence.
Kwanele noko ngoku. Nkuleko masibulele ngexesha lakhe kwaye siyathemba into yokubana nizawuqhuba kakuhle namapolisa angenelele nomrhanelwe abe kanti uyafumaneka.
Enkosi kakhulu.
Lowo ke mbukeli besithetha naye nguye uNkululeko Kanyembezi, intatheli yendaba ze-SABC. Kubuhlungu kakhulu kaloku ukubona zithe gqolo uqhaphaka iziganeko ezibumila kunje kweli phondo laseMpuma Koloni. Ingabe ngenene ukhale enyonini kwisizwe sintsundu. Angasingavuselela imbali kantu ethi umntu ngumntu ngabantu, sikhulisane singakhabani kuba siyazalana. Ngoku masithi qhwi evenkileni, qiniseka awuphoswa uvimba wethu usaphuphuma.
Siphinde sikamukele umbukeli Ekhaya Jikelele. Ubungazwe okokuqala nqa umphakathi wabathandana bebe ngubulilo obufanayo eGeorge eGarden Route emcimbini owaziwa ngePride. Ngokuthola ke ukwesekwa umasipala wendawo nezinye inhlangano zomphakathi, lomcimbi ube impumelelo, kanti ke bekulokho nje kubanjwa imicimbi yahlukahlukene kubheke kulo phela obusingethwe izolo.
Lo mngcelele ubumbejembeje imibala eluphawu loluntu lwe-LGBTQIA+ nememelela ukwamkelwa kwabantu ngokwahlukana kwabo. Bebephume ngobuninzi abantu bezokubhiyozela ubomi nothando.
It's my second time walking, so it was really fun. I loved like the energy of the band, and I love live music overall, so it was really fun.
Thanks everybody for coming around and giving your utmost sincere support.
Kwinzame zokulwa intiyo neminye imicelimngeni ejamelene noluluntu bekubanjwe amaphulo wokufundisa nemisitho ememelela umanyano.
We had a beautiful training, which was a sensitization training for our stakeholders and also a pride workshop for the LGBTIQ+ constituents itself. And then on Friday we had a caucus just to get some excitement from the community itself. And in the evening we had the beauty pageant, the pride pageant, and we had crowned the queen and the king.
Umasipala waseGeorge uzingomba isifuba ngokuba ngowokuqala kweliphondo ukuba nedesika ejongene noluntu lwe-LGBTQIA+.
There's a big need outside to assist the LGBTQI community when it comes to social issues, and that's why we've created a desk, I funded this in the municipality so that we can offer those type of services to that community.
Abagqugquzeleli balomncelele bathi ingoma emnandi yaphindwa nanjengoko bethembisa ngelithi imisitho ikumila kunje ayizukunqaba kule ngingqi. Kwindaba ze-SABC ndingusiphiwe wobasi eGeorge.
I-Proudly South African isungule iphulo lentengiso kwilizwe lonke ngethemba lokuba iza kunceda uqoqosho ukuba abantu beli bathenge iimveliso zalapha ekhaya.
I-Proudly South African yethula umkhankaso wokukhangisa ezweni lonke ngethemba lokuthi kuzosiza kwezomnotho uma bakuleli bethenga imikhiqizo yakulo lelizwe. Njengoba wonke umuntu eyibona nje ingqinamba kwezomnotho, ukuthenga imikhiqizo yakuleli kungasiza ekulwisaneni nalenkinga.
One of the spaces where consumers can exercise a disproportionate and large amount of power to shape the world around them is through buying locally. The concept would be that for every rand that you spend, if you spend it wisely, strategically and mindfully, you can affect the world around you. The rand that I spend on this product or that service, if I choose to buy local, I can create jobs in the country, and by creating jobs, I support businesses. By supporting businesses, we manage to decrease unemployment. We manage to decrease problems like inequality in the country, like poverty in the country. And the more you push that virtuous cycle, the more you begin to deal with both the economic and the social ills of the country.
I-Proudly South African ikholelwe ekutheni yonke imkhakha kufanele yeseke imikhiqizo yakuleli ukuze izofezeka inhloso yalomkhankaso.
We want companies to look at their value chains as best as possible, find components, raw materials, consumables that you use on a day-to-day basis that are locally made and entrench those in your operations and ensure that you support the creation of jobs within the South African economy.
ICOSAT inxusa amaqembu ezombusazwe ukuthi enze umehluko emkhankasweni wangokhetho langonyaka ozayo ngokusebenzisa imikhiqizo yakuleli.
They must have some sort of a partnership with the Clothing and Textile Union, which is SABC, which is producing a local content and local products. Our affiliates must have that relationship with them so that at the end of the day, whatever regalia that they are producing or procuring, it should be from local, it should be from the Clothing and Textile Union, so that at the end of the day we keep everything within our country.
Ifilimu yokuqala kaKhokha Elizabeth eyanconywa ezweni lonke nakwamanye amazwe ayikakhulu ngokusemthethweni unethemba ke lokuphothula isivumelwano sokusabalalisa okwesibili iButakom Heistu. Ay leyo
kakhulu ngeyidakamizwa ubugebengu ukusetshenziswa kabi kotshwala kanye nobumpofu ulapho uEric Cook eqhamuka khona futhi yilapho ethola khona ugqozi ngomsebenzi wakhe.
As a writer myself, I tend to take inspiration from my environment, from my community, and those are issues that are prevalent in my community, especially such as substance abuse. Unemployment is a huge issue amongst the youth. So for me, these are things that we have to raise in our stories, speak about and address them, so that the broader community can take them serious.
Okay. All right, we're doing scene 28, gimbal shot in 3, 2, 1, action.
uCook ukhiqiza umdlalo wakhe kamabonakude wesibili lapha eRodepan. Lensizwa izama ukufukula abantu bakulendawo.
90% of our cast and crew is made up of young people. I believe that our community, Roodepan, it has many issues and problems, but I believe that we also have a lot of talent in this community and opportunity. We just need the resources to be able to uplift and also empower our youth.
This is my first time coming on set and doing a film, and I can say that I've learned a lot about the film industry. Definitely I would like to work in more movies.
It's wonderful to be part of the team that makes a movie happen, and it's just an amazing story placed in our community in Roodepan, and it just tells a story of what happens in our community, where it's relationships, crime, poverty, those type of things.
Nokho uxhaso ngokwezimali luseyinkinga njengoba abenzi bemidlalo yakamabonakude enyakatho Kapa bezama ukusungula imboni.
We need to develop ourselves and we need support from government and from private companies or venture capitalists to say, you know what, we're going to do this, we're going to support you and let us tell our story ourselves. This is an opportunity for us to reach out and ask them to extend their hand so that we can improve in quality and also improve in terms of the resources that we have in our province.
Umdlalo kamabonakude wokuqala kaKok Elizabeth yangconya ezweni lonke nakwamanye amazwe kodwa akakethula ngokusemthethweni kuze kube manje. Kanti yena ke unethemba lokuphothula isivumelano sokusabalalisa umdlalo wakhe wesibili iBootcomb Hestu.
Cut.
Ayike mbukeli omhle oqhafqhaf we-Ekhaya Jikelele siqola siqonqotha iyure yethu yesibini yendaba kodwa ke asikazi uhamba nokusiye
asikakazi uhamba singakathethi phela ngithemsile ababukeli ngasho ukuthi ngiphethe esinye isivakashi esiphuma ngaMetro FM sizoshaya eyipholile soothing sounds uma indawo siyabuyisa kwekhefu.
You're listening to the biggest Sunday movement every Sunday right here on Metro FM. What is Sunday without these two guys, Luther and Chris Walker? Love Tonight. What is Sunday without those songs? You can get us on Audio Bouquet 801 or you can log on to www.metrofm.co.za.
Mbukeli wethu siphinde sikwamkelela Ekhaya Jikelele njengoba wazi kahle kamhlopheke ukuthi ke njengoba nje sikusakazela kubabona kude nje sinoxhaxha phela lo iteshi zomsakazo faka phakathi station iMetro FM. Lesi station ke asiconsi phansi ebantwini abaningi ikakhulukazi labo abasuke beyihlalele nabantu abaseyinhlizweni zabo abanye baze bancokole ke bathi ngihleli nempempe yami namhlanje besho thina nje abantu besifazane sizimpempe. Ungangivumela ke mbukeli uma ngabe ngithi iMetro FM ngesonto isuke ingagayelwa mphako isuke ngempela imise gabe ezinye iteshi njengoba isuke igabe ngeinhlelo ezifaka phakathi Sunday soul therapy sounds and stuff like that. Kanti ke namhlanje sikulethele omunye abasakazi abasuke beyibambe ngesonto umsizi Shembe osakaza uhlelo iSunday soul therapy. Msizi sawubona sikamukele Ekhaya Jikelele. Hayi siyaphila nawe siyabona ukuthi siyaphila siyabonga ukuthi kuvuse ngovivi ebese uyafika uzosivakashela.
Because I was on my call time and they say hey it's not radio, this is TV. But I glad I made it.
I gave you voice obengekho sure ukuthi wengampela seyazi ukuthi I know ngikhuluma ake siqale nje la kwemsizi Kuyakuthiwe abasakazi ave benolimi ikakhulukazi lapha ebantwini besimami kuthiwa nje ayiniyashelela uma usuke wathi uyakhuluma nentombi uyibona isikhophozela sibheka phansi sidweba ngobhozo
iphuthi impela ke lela yikho nje into njengalezo samagwala kabi sithanda ukucasha emva kwemicrophone sikhulume sizenza ngathi samasoka yabona zonke lezo zinto but kodwa hayi cha
Musubhekene na intombi
hayi vele qina ulimi
hayi kunzima ukukholwa lokho
vele qina ulimi impela
abantu abaningi ke basuke bethene emsakazweni yabi kakhulukazi ngesonto ngalezi ikhathi kade ngiyibala abanye basuke behlezi nezithandwa zabo abanye nkosiyami basuke bexolisa ngoba phela hey umuntu usengabuyanga kwi weekend abanye badampiwe ngapha nangapha manje nenza kanjani njenge stage ukuthi nisakazele nikwazi ukuthi nikhave wonke umuntu uma ngabe nisakaza
yabona ukwenza lama shows njengalawa no matter how much you get into the studio nama problems akho but the most important thing is that leave your problems at the door and focus to our listeners because you always know that people go through a lot of problems. You think about a lot of things. You just don't think about one umuntu oyedwa. You get all these emotions. You know, you through the songs you can tell from your calls what people are going through from your station. Social networks, we get a lot of different problems people that are going through, and then we try and get our experiences. And of course, relationship magazines, but we're not experts. But umuntu uzosithathela any decision yakhe, what you talk on the radio, ukhuluma ukuthi inkinga zabo zinjani. And of course, the music tops it all. Ikwenza kulunga zonke izinto. No abantu bengabe nama problems afanayo. Khona umuntu mhlawumbe udampiwe namhlanje, mhlawumbe khona omunye ojabulile deshat and all those things. So we try and infuse all those issues together on the radio, and everybody feels comfortable and welcome in terms of the music and what we say on air.
And indeed nenza umsebenzi omuhle ukuthi nibalansise ngoba bonke akekho umlalelo ngathi yena cha ke neliseki bonke basuke benalisekile. Ngolwesihlanu ke bekuhlangana iminyaka eyisishiyagalombili kwadlula emhlabeni inqalabutho yomsakazo wayishayinte ecokeme uEddie Makhosonke Zondi. Ingabe wena uzizwa kanjani nje usebenza estationi lapha esebenza khona kanti futhi ikuphi nje ongathi akukufakela ingcindezi wena lokho nawe njengomsakazi?
No, so Simon, I was very honored when I got a call up to be part of the Metro FM Love Movement on Sunday, and it's a privilege to be part of that team. Yabantu, ngibe khona khona bo Eddie Zondi khona and play my part and also leave a legacy in terms of the Love Movement. We celebrated him this past Friday. It was beautiful. We had a good time, a lot of memories, and I think Spirit Samakhosonke is still there. A lot of people, they'll never forget him. He left a legacy behind, and I am proud to be part of Metro FM to carry on with this movement and make sure that we make him proud wherever he is.
Hayi cha ngiqiniseko sokuthi lapha khona uyayiqhenya kakhulu ngoba hayi cha uhlelo luhamba kahle lihamba phambili futhi siyalithokozela. Sekunesikhathi ke uyibambile lapha emsakazweni. Ungabe uthi ungathi nje yini eyakwenza ukuthi ena ube nalolu uthando lokuba umsakazi? Number 2 futhi ukuthi uzusakaze ngalomculo lo yindaba mhlawumbe usaseyingane nawe wawuyilezi ezayizina amasong book ubhala ukuthi song igama leculo nokuthi ubani oliculayo.
It's funny enough because I grew up in a musical family. My uncle used to work for a record company, so they kwakuhlala kufika nje ama record Ekhaya plus nakhona the background yomculo wokholo and other things. And I thought I was going to be a singer because I used to sing bizwe esikoleni.
Oh wow.
I was ocula ngaphambili. But all of a sudden I developed this hunger and love for radio. Then I said, no, this is what I'm going to do. No make ngafuni. But the only person who supported me was my grandmother. Wathi ugogo no mntanami so keep kule mali ekhona uhambe uyofunda. Then I did at ngaya Vets broadcasting school of radio. I studied there. Funny enough, Eddie Zondi was there and Ike Phahla was there. So they were fortunate. I think I was still young at that time. So babheka bathi I know semncane lo mfana asifuna ukumfaka emahlathini. Let's go with these other guys. Asebekhulile kunabo. So yeah, I did my graduation then. I went to a number of broadcasting institute, a private. I went to another one in Durban. Then 1995, in fact, the bug caught me and I got employed in one of the private radio stations in KZN, and so that's where it started since here.
Since usulapha hayi cha intshelo zakho uma ngabeke nje ke usubeka phansi mhlawumbe intambo makuthi uyofika leso sikhathi yikuphi mhlawumbe ngathi ufisa ukwenza after ukusakaza mhlawumbe uyayibona uvule sakhe station noma umphathi?
I would really love to be behind the scenes and also helping out guys abakulayo who are very interested in terms of broadcasting, radio especially, you know, just to help and guide and sort of like create a reach out project to those disadvantaged communities. Abatanda baningi kakhulu abathanda kubusa radioweni, but abakwazi ukufundela ukuthi babe ku radio. But I can be there and dedicate myself and say, if whatever something happens, I'll leave a legacy with, hey, upudimsizo but wasiza wasifakisa rated, and the connections also that I have as well will also help with, okay, these are the doors that you need to knock on, this is what you need to do to achieve and get into radio.
Sakhuluma ke ngabantu abasha ngolesihlanu bekuusuku kubungazwa ke usuku lwentsha uJune 16 Youth Day. Engabe ngokubona kwakho ucabanga ukuthi uhulumeni mhlawumbe unikeza ngamathuba enele intsha, futhi ke noma ke sewa eseyinikile intsha yona iyawathatha yawasebenzisa lawo mathuba?
I think intsha enamhlanje, most of them, I'm sorry to say that, but they want to get things ngendlela elula. Our government is trying. There are programs that our government has reached out to the youth of today. Good, hey, Matot, Nabosis, akwenziwe kanje naka ama programs, but some of them will want to go, it's funi mali manje, and it's a process.
Yes.
So I think our youth of today, they kind of lacking in some you know, something, because it's them at the end of the day who are going to lead us in the future in terms of the, you know, running the country and all those things.
Yes. So it's very important ukuthi bathatha space manje sikhala bawasebenzisele amathuba abawanikwayo.
There's so much opportunities available, but they're not grabbing them. Let's run with them, you know, because bafuna imali manje. And also I think also social media has really influenced and ifaka izinto kwigenge yamanje iyouth ukuthi yonke into
iyashesha, it's slay generation.
Umuntu abona umuntu successful, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of work to be there, and then when they think into ezokwenzeka
babona nje lokho sekuphelele end product,
bafuna all these fancy cars and all those things, but kuyasetshenzelwa. The government is really trying. But you know, abekho that excited ukuthi no, let's join.
Yes. So but umsizi sengikudedela nje sizohamba, mhlawumbe imuphi umlayezo ongawunikeza umuntu umgqugquzele umuntu ofisa ukuyibona naye next Msizi Mshembe?
Engakusho ukuthi it takes time.
Yes.
Yeah, it takes time. Don't give up. Yonke into yenziwa ngesikhathi. So linda ungajahi. It's a process, same as I dala ngitshe ukuthi ngeke ngene metro. In fact, I'd given up, you know. But the hope was there, good. It will happen one day. uNkulunkulu akakuvalela iminyango, usanesikhathi sakhe esikhona esizayo ukuthi siyeze isikhathi sakho, bambelela ubamba umoya kuzofika.
Amen. Ngingakakudedela Msizi awuthi ngikutreat nje. To iculo lakho lithandayo ukuthi lifisa ukudlalela lona.
All right.
Ake mbukela ke sithi sidlale nje ingoma esizwile ukuthi ubhuti uMsizi uyayithanda. Kanti ke mhlawumbe sizophinde sidlale ke leyo ngoma okwamanje nje mbukeli sizocela ukuthi ubhuti uMsizi kube uyena ke sisa ad break njengoba sesoye idolo.
Sesiye idolo siyabuya njengamanje Mzansi Jikelele.
Ekhaya Jikelele. Thank you so much.